Imagine, your heart is full of hope, but every step you take in your relationship feels like hitting an invisible wall. Why is the love you've worked so hard for slipping away? In 2025, love isn't just a feeling, it's a battlefield. There are secrets no one's told you, but today, I'm going to reveal them all. Ready to uncover what's keeping you from true love? The illusion of modern love. We've all thought at some point that love is a Hollywood romance. Two people fall in love at first sight, stay together forever, and nothing can stop them. But let me tell you something, that's just an illusion. In 2025, love isn't that old fairy tale anymore. Technology, social media, and the pace of life have trapped us in a cycle of ruthless comparisons and unrealistic expectation. I remember when I first fell in love, I thought if I texted every day, if I gave everything, they'd do the same. But one day, waiting hours for a simple reply, I realized something was off. Psychologists call this the emotional perfectionism trap. We live in a world where Instagram tells us love must be flawless, dreamy trips, expensive gifts, and a relationship that never hits a rough patch. But the truth? Love is full of imperfections, misunderstandings, and tough moments. The first secret they've kept from you is this: real love doesn't need Instagram filters. If you, like me, sometimes feel your relationship isn't special enough, it's time to ditch this toxic belief. A practical strategy? Today, instead of comparing your relationship to online couples, pause. Grab a piece of paper and write down 3 things in your relationship that truly matter to you. Maybe it's their smile when they come home tired, or those quiet moments sipping coffee together. That's Lovina, what Instagram shows you. Ready for the next secret? Something even you don't want to admit. The fears lurking in love's shadows. Have you ever been in the middle of an argument with your partner and felt a heavy weight in your chest, but couldn't pinpoint why? I've been there. During a simple conversation, I felt like one wrong word could ruin everything. That's what psychologists call the fear of rejection. In 2025, we're more afraid than ever of being vulnerable. Why? Because in a world where everyone's showcasing their best selves, showing weakness feels like a cardinal sin. The second secret they've hidden from you is this: your fears are suffocating your love. Fear that if you show your true self, you won't be lovable anymore. Fear that if you get too close, they'll leave you. These fears are like shadows lurking in your relationship's best moments. I decided to face mine once. I told them, I'm scared if I share everything, you'll get tired of me one day. Guess what? They shared their fear too. In that moment, a wall between us crumbled. A practical strategy for you. Tonight, have a brave conversation with your partner. Start with a small fear. Say, sometimes I worry I'm not special enough for you. This vulnerability deepens your connection. Don't be afraid. Real love is built in fragile moments, not in hiding. Ready for the next secret? Something that hits your relationship's core. The trap of incomplete communication. Ever spent hours talking to your partner only to feel like you didn't say what's really in your heart? I've been there. One night, after a long argument, I realized we were just throwing words at each other without truly understanding. In 2025, communication is more complex than ever. Text messages, emojis, and quick calls have replaced deep conversations. But the third secret they've kept from you is this: love without real communication is like a house without a foundation. Psychologists say we often forget active listening. Instead of waiting for our turn to speak, we need to listen with our whole being. I tried it once. I put my phone away, looked them in the eye, and just listened. When they finished, instead of responding, I asked, "How do you feel when you say that?" In that moment, it felt like a bridge formed between our hearts. A practical strategy for you. Today, have a distraction-free conversation with your partner. Turn off your phones, sit face-to-face, and take turns sharing something on your mind. Then, instead of replying, summarize what you heard. So you feel, this reduces misunderstandings and strengthens your bond. Love in 2025 needs this: real listening, not just hearing. Ready for the final secret and a big step toward lasting love? The final secret: love is your choice. Ever felt like love is something that just happens? I used to think that too. One day, after a painful breakup, I sat down and asked myself, why do I always feel like a victim? That's when I discovered the final secret. Your love in 2025 isn't doomed to fail unless you choose to give up. Psychologists call this an active mindset. Real love is a decision, not an accident. The last secret they've hidden from you is this: you have the power to change your love story. In 2025, with all its complexities, love requires you to choose it every day. Choose to be vulnerable, to listen, to embrace yourself with all your flaws. I tried this once. Instead of complaining to my partner, I decided to do one small thing daily to strengthen our relationship. A simple note, a genuine smile, or an unprompted "I love you." Practical strategy. Start tonight. Make a small commitment to yourself. Take one step for your love every day. Maybe a kind message, a deep conversation, or a moment to appreciate them. These steps make your love bulletproof. Call to action. In 2025, your love isn't doomed. You're stronger than that. Right now, decide to build your love with conscious choices, courage, and honesty. Grab a pen and paper, write why this relationship matters to you, and plan one practical step for tomorrow. Your love is worth fighting for. Now go rewrite your love story.